Welcome to the channel. I'm Ecks, and it is now time for the Week 8 predictions for the NFL season 2025-2026. All right, last week I went 8-7. Not great. Puts me at 60-47 for the whole season, and puts me in fourth and last place in my league and 631st place in the Bengals fans league. Not great, obviously. Now, on to week 8. Starting with tomorrow night's game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. Both of these teams are above average. But I feel like both are on the decline already. I'm going to have to go Minnesota? Not sure. I don't know if J.J. McCarthy's coming back yet. And for the Chargers, I don't know what's going on with them, but they I think they were 3-0, and then all of a sudden now since then they've been 1-3. So I don't know. I guess we shall find out how any of these teams do. And then we got the Miami Dolphins going up north to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. And I don't believe in either one of these teams, but I definitely believe in the Falcons a bit more. Bijan Robinson, Michael Penix Jr., even Kyle Pitts and Drake London. Like, they have offensive weapons. Miami does not. Miami also doesn't have a very good coach. I don't think he's actually gotten fired yet, but he should be. Mike McDaniel, he definitely should be fired. He can't do anything. He's just constantly panicking. So is Tua. Now, the 0-7 New York Jets going on to face my 3-4 now. 3-4 Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks to defeating the Steelers last Thursday. And obviously I'm going to pick the Bengals again. Obviously. I'm so glad we beat Pittsburgh, though. That was an amazing game. The Icy Hot Bowl was great. Up next, we have the Cleveland Browns going over to New England to face the Patriots, who are the second team in the AFC. Yeah, I'm going to... there's no way in my brain, there's no reason for the Patriots to lose against the Browns. Yes, the Browns have good pass defense, good defense. They don't really have an offense. And the Patriots have a great offense. I'm not sure about their defense. I haven't watched many of their games this season. But I still believe in the Patriots a bit more. Up next, we got the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles for the second time this season. And there is no way that the Giants are sweeping the Eagles. No way. And if they do, then they deserve to win the division. And they're 2-5, so I don't think they're going to win the division. But you never know. This is the NFL. Any given Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Thursday. The only time I haven't seen NFL games played is Tuesday and Wednesday. Actually, that might not be true. That might have happened during COVID. But either way, Eagles are going to win that one. Buffalo Bills taking the 4-2 Buffalo Bills are going down to Carolina to take on the 4-3 Carolina Panthers. I did not expect the Panthers to be 4-3. Buffalo's just a better all around team. That's all I can really say about that. I do believe Buffalo is definitely a tier or two ahead of the Carolina Panthers. Up next, we got the Chicago Bears, who are 4-2, taking on the 1-5 Baltimore Ravens, who still do not have Lamar Jackson. And that is the biggest reason that I'm picking the Bears. Do I believe in Caleb Williams? No, not really. But he's definitely better than whoever Baltimore has as their backup. I can't think of his name right now. It's not Tyler Huntley. I know that much. Oh, yeah. Cooper Cup. Not Cooper Cup. Cooper. Cooper's his last name. Cooper Rush. There we go. There's his name. Cooper Rush. Anyways, up next, we have the 5-2 San Francisco 49ers taking on the 2-4 Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans are just spiraling and just crashing. I don't understand why. Maybe it's the offensive line, the lack thereof, I should say. But I'm going to have to go with the 49ers in this one. They're just once again, a better all-around team. Up next, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on their NFC South division rival, the New Orleans Saints. And the Buccaneers just lost their second game of the season in a crazy game. I forget who they played, but I think it was Detroit, actually. I feel like it was a back and forth of close game. But the Lions came out on top. And this week, though, the Buccaneers should definitely be able to make easy-ish work of the New Orleans Saints. Up next, we have the Dallas Cowboys, who are 3-1, taking on the Denver Broncos, who are 5-2, and I'm gonna have to go with the Broncos. Both teams, I think, are really good. I can't believe I'm saying that about the Cowboys, but both teams are really good. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Is CeeDee Lamb coming back? I can't remember. I think he's coming back this week, though. So that could be good for the Cowboys. That Denver defense, though, is just out of control. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Denver. I almost switched. This is a tough game to predict, in my opinion. Up next, we have the 1-6 Tennessee Titans taking on their AFC South division rival in the 6-1 number 1 seed Indianapolis Colts, and they're just gonna add to their win total. Indiana Jones is playing out of his mind, and Tennessee is just not a good team. They got Chimray DK, Tony Pollard, I think, is still there, unless he's injured. Jeffrey Simmons, I think, is injured. So, yeah, Tennessee should be better than they are, but obviously they're not. Up next, we have the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Green Bay, 4-1-1. They've only lost to the Cleveland Browns, and they tied with the Cowboys. That's a crazy record. It's a crazy stat, crazy thing to say. And Pittsburgh, I mean, I almost feel sorry for their fan base, but they are very sad that their team lost to the Cincinnati Bengals on last Thursday. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers. Because once again, I am never rooting for Schittsburg unless I have to. And the only way I would have to is if them winning helps Cincinnati in any way. Up next, we have the Washington Commanders, who are 3-4, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 4-3, and there's still going to be no Jaden Daniels in this game. He got injured. I don't know if he got re-injured or it's still the same injury. I'm not sure. But unfortunately, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be back on the horse, going in the right direction of winning games, multiple games in a row. And that is the Monday night game, as I can see now by the how many total. I'm just gonna pick 51 again. I don't see why it would be any lower. Comment down below. Let me know if I picked your team to win. Like the video if I picked your team to win. Comment down below if I didn't pick your team to win. And let me know why I should have. And subscribe if you want to see more. See you in the next one.